I am here in Long Beach, California, where Google, Qualcomm, and XREAL have their Marvel Team mashup project Aura here for us to try out. I can't believe they actually pulled this off. We are finally at the point where we have a full mixed reality experience, and it's not in a huge headset. But if you're not familiar with Project Aura, Google, Qualcomm, and XREAL have put the best of their parts of the pie together to make a really impressive piece of tech. They've managed to completely bring spatial computing into a small glasses form factor. And I say spatial computing, I'm talking about 5 separate windows that you can use at the same time. I'll be honest, I had trouble doing that on the Play for Dream headset. So the robustness of Android XR is really shining here. But like I said, the tech is absolutely crazy. The displays are micro OLED with a resolution of 1920 by 1200 and support up to 120 Hertz. The field of view was interesting to hear. It's a whopping 70 degrees field of view. Now, I think the Quest is like around 110 degrees. So we're getting really close to VR scale FOV here in a glasses form factor. With that said, it still is a pair of XREAL glasses. If you've ever used them before, they're not meant to completely consume your entire view. So I did notice that I still had that kind of awareness that there was an edge, that I could look away from the display. Just looking down at your own feet, you can just see past the glasses themselves. So that is still a thing here. But on the upside, using what XREAL has been so good at all of these years is the ability to give you a display that can also be somewhat transparent, allowing you to see the world around you. This is interesting because it removes the need for external cameras to show you the world around you. So you're not wasting a whole lot of battery life or processing just trying to get the image of the outside world to your eyes. I only got a few minutes to play with Project Aura on the showroom floor. It was a small demo, and there's just so much uncharted territory. The fact that it's running full Android XR, that means Gemini will run on it. There is an integrated microphone, so you can speak just like you would on a full VR headset. You can ask Gemini questions or interact with games in the same way. All the magic that's happening in Project Aura is thanks to the external compute puck. So all of that processing is being run by Qualcomm Snapdragon Gen 3 chip alongside XREAL X1S spatial computing chip. I know people don't generally like the separate compute puck, but it's really the only way to get to such a small form factor, and it's not that big. It's about the size of a phone. It has a full trackpad, so it does add some utility to using Project Aura. But it doesn't just stop there. The Compute Puck allows you to plug in an external video source, which is really cool. So you could plug in like a laptop or something where you would want to see that additional screen inside of Project Aura, or you could just use the glasses in a normal display fashion, just like the other XREAL glasses. So there's a lot of flexibility here. The battery is also housed in the external compute puck, which is giving us about 4 hours battery life, which is pretty impressive. I don't usually spend more than 4 hours at a time in any headset or head-mounted display anyway. I don't know for sure if you can plug in an external power and do power delivery just like you can on the Galaxy XR. I'm sure that's probably available. But what's really got me excited is that during my demo, they showed that it actually has 6 DOFs, so you can move around the things that you are seeing inside the headset. So we have full Android XR, and we have 6 degrees of freedom. So I can imagine you might actually be able to play full experiences on here. Though there's no controllers, but man, maybe that could be something to look forward to in the future. Anyway, it's too early to tell about price. I think you can go online and reserve them. I think the rumored price is that they'll be around $1,500, which seems to be kind of a general landing space for most headsets right now. I know Quest kind of had us spoiled with the subsidized pricing there, but around $1,500 is probably going to be the sweet spot as we move forward in this space. Let me know what you think about Project Aura. Are you excited about it? I want to hear from all those people who didn't want to try XR or VR because they were waiting for the form factor to get smaller. Well, looks like we're here. We'll see you here next time. Peace.